Alive. Yo, what is up? Lay, feline. Another daily payout. Bang, Brandon. Trader 007, what is up? What is up? What is up? Let's see. Bean in the house, Triple B. You missed your big swing last night. Yeah, it was it was definitely nice for the Bears. Pretty much a repeat from yesterday's Open. If you take a look at yesterday's Open, it almost looks identical. Yesterday's Open put in a outside bar for the opening 5-minute ORB. Today, same thing. Yeah, so this is today. 5-minute opening range was the high of the day once again. So pretty interesting. 2 down days. A little bit of pullback on the NQ. Everything else was red. The daily chart put it in an inside bar. And if you took the inside bar, I guess, short, you did all right. Low of that inside bar this morning was 780.50. Once we broke, we had a nice little flush down. Something to keep watch of, I guess, every once in a while. Is Royal Trades, what is up? Marco in the house, trading until Hot Shot in the house. Dropping a little respect for Terry Trades, impressed how well she traded and played along. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing really well. I gotta sit up. A little drama for your mama at the BDH. It was a little bit of drama. Yeah. What am I drinking? Mojito? No, this is just coconut water. Although a coconut mojito does sound good. Coach Fred in the house. Yeah, she won $25,000. How awesome, huh? Oh, he did? He took down the videos? Oh, I didn't see. So what are we expecting tonight? Kind of a big move down. I don't know. I don't know if we get a pop or drop. What's in the mojito? God, I don't even remember. I should know. White rum, club soda. That's what it is. Um, mint. So it's very minty. It's like it's very fresh. Yo, Tyler, what is up? It was nice. I got a little workout in. I went to the gym today. And then I went and walked the beach and did a nice loop. Yeah, I guess he did, Tyler. Yeah, I guess he took the videos down. Yeah, I'm a little tired now. But it's all right. So let's talk about my day. My day was okay. Pretty good. My funny futures got this core count up to 1854. I believe I need another day of $100 or more to get a payout. So how hard can it be? Take profit trader pro up to $5,171. I passed this one here, and I got this one at 50%. So, yo, Toy, what is up? How long am I in Florida for? Just to the end of the week. Yeah. Be back home. I'll be back streaming Sunday at home. Yo, TJP, what is up? Daryl in the house. Kato. What's going on, guys? Long gold. I didn't even look at gold today. Yeah, gold came down today, came and then bounced. Looks like for power hour. A nice bounce off gold. Wow, look at that inside bar. Boy, the gold inside bars kind of paying. The it's like the Nasdaq. It's trying to bounce here in the afternoon. It's pretty much. It almost looks exactly like yesterday. Actually had a little bit of bigger bounce today. A little more of a V bottom, but thank you, Toy. Smash that like. Thank you so much. JC Trades in the house. Hey, Sports Dawn in the house. Go go to the BDH tomorrow. Just knock on the door. I know. Maybe. I challenged trades by Slade today on the BDH, so who knows? Chris Knopf in the house. What is going on? All right, we got less than 1 minute for the market to be open. I really want to get one of these another one of these take profit trader passes passed. That'd be nice. Got the nice daily payout coming tonight. Remember, anything over $4,500 on a 150K, you can take a payout. So, looking good. Yeah, I'm in Florida, Sports Don. Yeah. All right, market's open, guys. Good luck. Yeah, Sports Don, it's his sweet. Today was actually a real nice day. Finally, it's been raining and kind of cloudy. Um, Today was pretty nice. Sun and clouds, but nice breeze. Yo, Neo, what is up? Yassine, what is happening? We'll do a giveaway tonight. Exclamation point pine in the chat. Sire, what is going on? I am in like Fort Lauderdale area. Sports Don. The V bottom on gold. Yeah. Crazy bounce off that inside bar there. Gold might continue to push higher. We'll see if NASDAQ continues to push higher. It wanted to all afternoon. We'll see. On gold, Tyler says. Just push the button. Yeah, I know, Jonathan Trades. I know. Yeah. Oh, Slick Rick. Yeah, no mobile. Well, yeah, I got my portable setup, so it's a little bit difficult. I'm gonna go back to the mobile streams when I get back to the house, but and science is F cold. I know, I hear you. Oh yeah, the water here is just it's like bath water. The ocean is warm. I mean, you go up to Maine and try to swim in the ocean even in July, and it's still cold, still freezing. All right, looks like a little bit of rejection here, 753. Gold pushing up a little bit. YM. So everything was red today. YM pushing down. Exclamation point Pine want to join the giveaway. We're gonna do a moose race later, 7:45. Should be fun. Your ankles will freeze in the main water. You're not joking, yeah. Gold trying to push up there. Nasdaq not doing much. About 10-point range right now. Put in an outside bar here. Yo, Dowd, what is up? Mo money. Saw my challenge request in Patrick Whalen. Let's go. Yeah. Guerrilla marketing. Yeah, no, the water's warm. First world problems, I know. Yeah, I went up to like my chest in the ocean and I was like, yeah, that's it. Once I can't see like if there's sharks coming at me, I'm out. I did go swimming in the pool too. Pool is also very warm. Yo, Zabak, what's up? Yeah, I'd love to go down to the BDH and challenge trades by Slade or someone. It'd be fun. Sharks won't bother you. His Royal trades. The funny thing is, I've never, even though I kind of grew up close to the coast, but in Maine, it's like it's not a thing where you just go swimming or surfing or anything. So I just never have swam in the ocean much. So I know it's like very rare that you would get attacked or something, but I don't know. I'd love to try surfing. 90% shark attacks are in shallow water. No shit, that's where the people are, right? Thanks for telling us about My Funny Futures. Just got 4 evals with my code. Let's go, Max. Good luck. No buffer. No. I'm gonna try a little short here. Do I dare? I'll try it. Am I on the right account? Yeah. All right, let's see if we can make some room on this account. Get up. Get up there. Let's see. Try a little outside bar, short here. Stops at the high. Risking 10 points, $200. That you surfed your whole life? Oh, nice. Yeah, you need a wetsuit to surf up in Maine. You'll freeze. Where you live, Tech T? Cali or something? Oh, jellyfish? Yeah. 99% of the sharks are in the water. Yeah. Oh, Bill Burr. Yeah, I like Bill Burr. He's funny. I'm in Florida. Funded scalper, yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that. Let's go. Push it down. Seven 43s. See if we get the little push down. I was thinking about going short on my funded futures too, see if I can get that $100 to lock in the payout, but I don't know. Let's look for a 1-to-1 here. Nice candle close. Yo, Sean, what is up? All right, I'm liking this trade. Let's see if we can push down below 740s now. I have more any size Apex accounts to give away. All right, Sean, I will. What's up, Sean? All right, come on, push it down. Anybody have the BDH address for Pine? That's funny. Is Terry Trades in the chat? I don't know. She might be. She might be lurking. You never know. Oh, just for a few more days, Harrison. Yeah. Yeah, Daryl, it was for sure. Wonder if it's gonna make the futures for our future. What's up, Texoma? What's happening? Chris Knopf. Yeah, I don't know. You think Terry Trade should be a regular on BDH? I agree. You sick of futures? Might start trading the past. That would be nice, Evan. If we could start trading the past, boy, we would be rich, right? To be honest, I was having a little bit of FOMO. I mean, I mean, I made a nice base hit day. I'm not gonna complain, right? You know, you get a $500 payout, 500 a day. It's great money, but yeah, I mean, the market was just selling off. I was on my way to the gym during the sell-off here from like 11:30, and I was just like, oh, like look at that sell-off because I was short. You know, I was short this morning. Inside bar paid pretty well. Inside bar actually never stopped, never got touched. Neither did the ORB, so it actually kind of lined right up with the ORB, which is very interesting. The 5 minute ORB low was, where's my box? There it is. 828.50, and the low of the first inside bar was 829. And then it just sold off the rest of the day. So, oh well. You know, a lot of great past traders. Yeah, there's plenty. I think they got rid of it, Sports Dom. Yeah. Cross the old neckline flush. Yeah, sure did. All right, we got an inside bar here. So I am short off this outside bar. We did put an inside bar. I mean, if we break the lows, it is double equal lows or poor low down here on the 5 minute chart, 740. My stop's at 753. See if we can break the 740s. I think we have a good chance of hitting our take profit. But we'll see. And it's below the VWAP for now. But it's trying to push back up. No inside on the micros. You went negative 1300. Bear flag rate before the sell off hit 16. Oh, nice. They ended up $300. Poor low, that's order flow talk right there. I know. Yeah. Yo, top dog in the house. What is up? Hey trader, how do I use it? Pretty simple. I just take the breaks. So I'm already short off this outside bar. I did put in an inside bar. So I basically just look for the break and then I take it, and then the stop goes on the opposite end of the candle. So like right here, this inside bar actually triggered me in long. I'm hoping it fails tonight. Hopefully it just traps and then fails, because I'm already short off this outside bar. So that's the hope right now. But yeah, I basically just take the breaks. You know, I use a little discretion, you know, when I'm trading during the day, but first inside bar, I trade with no discretion. It's whatever it is, I just hop in, short or long. But then through the day, you know, I'll use a little discretion. Yeah, gold's trying to pop up here. Nice little flag. Inside bar break again. A bull flag break to the upside. Gold is pushing. Maybe that's good for the NQ. Maybe it'll move it lower. So far, rejecting that break of the inside bar to the top side. Yo, Dan Jones, what's up? No recorded stream must have been good. Yeah, I guess he took it down. That's right. The internet lives on forever, so I'm sure someone recorded it. I'm at a payout, but I still need 10 trading days. What should I do, Silky? Well, you're not at a payout then. No, I hear what you're saying. You're over the buffer. You just gotta keep trading. Are you trading Bulanox? You made 5,400 today. Yeah, you also gotta make sure you're under the. If it's with Bulanox, you gotta make sure you're under the consistency too. You're gonna pop in down in Pompano. If you go to Pompano, you're gonna pop into the BDH, Chris. You were making 1,200 a day. So how many days do you need left? So you need like 5, 6 more days. You've been an over the road trucker for 2 years and haven't been to Maine yet. Maine's awesome. How close am I to Portsmouth? Oh, good 2.5 hours north. Yeah, I'm in central Maine. Do I just enter a trade and exit now? Silky, yeah, that probably won't work. I mean, they're gonna. So with Velanox, they won't allow you to flip more than 20% of your days. So, I mean, just keep trading the way you are. You're gonna have an awesome buffer. But it's okay. It's also okay to take a loss and have it count as a day. But as long as you're like using the same size and things like that, then you should be good. Bar, I'm not sure. I know there's an inside bar indicator though on Quant Tower. Gold's taken off. Tyler said he did call it before the market opened. He did call it. How often do I see moose? Not that often. Um, yeah, you gotta go a little bit further north for me to see moose. I do have moose around me, but it's pretty rare. You might see one like one every other year or something. Yeah, I don't have that many moose around me. One time, the last place I lived in was a mobile home, and it was not in a place that you'd expect to see a moose. And one morning, I woke up and I had a window behind my bed, and I just happened to look out, and there was a moose head just like filled up the whole window and scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my God. I mean, there's such large animals. It's crazy. So you passed the 150K. Oh, just whatever. Yeah. I mean, that's okay. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. I was telling this earlier. It's like if you once you get a funded account, there's no rush, right? Once you pay those activation fees and everything, and you get those funded accounts, the monthly fee stops. So there's really no rush, you know. You kind of have to adjust to, you might have full ported it or something for your eval, so you want to slow down a little bit. This is not financial advice or anything, but yeah, just remember that, like, there's no rush. So once you have that account, you have that account, you know. Rut season probably now. Yeah, 60-hour trader. Yeah, for sure. I believe moose hunting starts pretty soon. It's bear season right now. How do we find a... Oh, on Tradeabate? It's right here. It's called LDT inside outside bars. This is what I use here. That's it. Find that in community indicators. The Harami candles are Ed of the Woods Harami, who made this for our community, but I haven't seen him in a while. So he made this Ed of the Woods Harami. So these are Harami candles. Hoop in the house. What is up? Yeah, it did freak me out. What is up, Red? Yeah, Patrick Whalen's girlfriend did come in and trade. Yeah, with Terry and Rena. Yep. Yeah, it was a good. Yeah, it was fun to watch when they were all trading. It's just funny thing is that Patrick's girlfriend took the first inside bar short by the tick, but I don't think she knew it. It was like by the tick. It was hilarious, and I was joking. I'm like, oh, she's watching my inside bar video and not Patrick Whelan's course, but I was just joking. It was funny though. It was like literally by the tick. She was in short. How did I enjoy the heat? Yeah, it was great. I took a nice walk, nice long walk. Read, yeah, I had a pretty good green day. Got another daily payout coming. So, um, anything over this 4,500 bucks on this take profit trader account, to take a daily payout on. So nice daily payout coming today. I did have a little FOMO. I felt like I could have made like 4 grand today, but it is what it is. Gold's free cash right now. I know I should be long gold. Wow, gold is just pushing. Yo, Alfred, tropical pine. I know. I do like Florida. Did I see how PW's girl trades better than him? It's kind of funny, wasn't it? It was entertainment. Good entertainment. You locked out your count, Evan? That's okay. That's all right. There's always going to be another trade. Exclamation point pine in the chat. You guys want to join the giveaway? We'll do it at 7:45 Eastern time. You calling for Patrick Whalen to pop in the chat before the end of September? I doubt it. Pineapple on vacation? Yeah. Tropical pineapple? Yeah. Oh, the humidity? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is humid down here. Everyone says you get used to it, but I don't know. I've never been to California, though. I'd like to go to California. Where I am is actually pretty chill. I like it. It's obviously not tourist season, so but yeah, I mean the traffic and everything is really good, and it's not that bad. You can kind of get around all right. I know when I was in Lakeland, of course it's fairly close to the theme parks, so it's like you can't get around. It's just horrible. What is that? The I-4 that runs up through there? It's like you can't even move on the I-4. I think it's the I-4. Yeah, Alfred, you're not joking. Humidity is crazy. Right, Orlando, TJP. Yeah, yeah, it gets busy, and especially during the winter when there's tourists and snowbirds, and then you got the spring breakers, and then you got the kids that are on school vacation on February break, and they come down. Hey, let's go trades by Slade. Let's do it. That'll be fun. Your home base is St. Pete. Oh, nice, Chris. You're driving down the I-4 right now, TJP. Oh man, I-4 is deadly. Yeah, it's one of the most deadliest roads, right? In America or something like that. That's what I think or something like that. I don't know. Sound I feel like I've heard that before. You can when I was over that area, you could not leave the house and without seeing an accident. Like you'd see an accident every single time you left. Down here, knock on wood, it's pretty chill. Yeah, JC trades, yeah. All right, nice bull flag coming out of here. Should have took that inside bar along, apparently. Um, Obviously in hindsight, probably get stopped out here. Nice little flag break here. Oh no, you did TJP, yeah. Yeah, they have a dead what they call the dead zone in the I-4. Yeah, that's terrible. Cali's awesome. Yeah, I'd love to go to Cali. Love to check it out. Maybe soon. Florida's can be a little wild for sure. Wow, NQ just took off. No question we're gonna get stopped out here. Gold pulling back as well, so gold is kind of doing the opposite once again. YM starting to push up as well. Well, we did get a little rejection there. Might get lucky, but I doubt it. Yeah, exactly, Red. Yeah. Once the snowbirds get down here. Probably starts in November, December, I would say. November. I remember my grandparents used to head down in November. As soon as you start having to run your heat at your house up north and it's time to get out. But yeah, I know it's dead down here because the hotel, um, I don't think is even close to being fully booked. Santa Cruz, CA. You need to start getting $5,000 a day to afford anything in Santa Cruz, California. Yeah, I heard California is pretty expensive, but man, not too far from where I am. There's some nice, I mean, multi-million dollar homes and yachts. Pretty close to, I think, Boca Raton, Raton, Boca Raton, Raton. But yeah, I mean, it's like some of these yachts got to be, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what they cost. 30 million, 20 million, something. I don't even know. I mean, they're nice. Raton, Boca Raton. Yeah, they are really nice. The SS Trailing Drawdown is there, probably. Oh, Raton, Boca Raton. Gotcha. Yeah, for sure. It's yeah, you need prop firm money to own some of these houses down here, or to own a prop firm to afford some of these houses and boats down here. Oh, for sure, yeah. And Westlake. Oh, nice, Tyler. Not sure. Westlake. Oh, in Hollywood, Florida. That's close to here too, right? Oh, just outside of Palm Beach. Okay, nice. Oh, Wellington. So far, we're getting a little lucky. We haven't stopped out yet. Still pretty close to Palm Beach. Nice. So north of here, north of where I'm at. Oh, really? A lot of hosses. A lot of hosses over there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that Florida has so much farmland. Like you just don't think of it, right? You know, as a tourist. And then you see all the cattle, like cattle country, like in the middle of, Central Florida. It's crazy. And then giant ranches and hey, take off. What is up? What is up, Zach? How's it going? Oh, really, Tyler? Yeah. I got one of my I guess in-laws, right? My brother's wife relatives lives in I believe lives on a golf course somewhere down here. On the other side though. What am I thinking of? In Naples. It's on the other side, but in Naples. Did I take the short this morning? I sure did. Florida is very flat. What's up, Stefan? 73 likes. Let's go. Let's get those likes up. Thank you, Feline. 178 watching. Yeah, on the way to West Coast. Yep. Yeah, my brother was staying over there for a while. Said it was really nice. Condo on a golf course, right? Oh no, you missed the entry. Yeah, it was a good one. Not much drawdown either. It just kind of went. It did hesitate for a bit, but really wasn't much drawdown on the first inside bar. It just took off. What's gold doing now? I feel like I should be in the gold. I guess I missed the move already. Getting a little pullback on gold here. What is up, Andrew? Omnius, what is happening? What's going on? All right, we are still short NASDAQ. Stop at the high. We've been short off the first, basically the ORB, outside bar. Hindsight, should have just waited for the inside bar and went long, but we are short. Looks like we get another inside bar break. Possibly get stopped out on this now. I feel like I close out and flip the switch, but it's usually when I get chopped real bad and when I do that kind of stuff, but it is triggering another long. But that was a big rejection here, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Stay in it, I guess. Hey, Lit, what is up? You removed your reverse button. I know. That's when you destroy accounts real quick. It's almost better off just to not have a stop in place than to like keep reversing, right? Saying, "Oh, I'm long. Oh, I'm short." I mean, sometimes it makes sense, but like this one kind of makes sense. But I mean, if I do go in long and then put a stop, say just below the VWAP, and we take out the highs, it's not a very good risk reward unless we keep popping and go through, which we might do. So at this point, I feel like I missed the boat. So I think prop firms will have stocks to trade after PDT rule is gone. I don't know, JC Trades. There used to be someone that was trying to get that going. It was I can't remember what they were called. I forgot. Yeah, there was a prop firm that was trying to do something like that. I think they got shut down. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be good if they get rid of the PDT rule, though. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Hey, Sherry, what is up? It's the indicator is just called LDT, inside outside bars. It's in the community indicators on Trade-Of-8. No, nothing secret. Coconut Creek. Oh, really? Jacksonville? You like Jacksonville? I've heard nothing but bad things about Jacksonville. How do you like Jacksonville? I heard it's like kind of rough, but I don't know. I've never been there, so. Hey, Pawn, what is up? Fiber Splice in the chat, what's up? You've blown evals in seconds flipping like that? Yeah, I know. Exactly. It's Hood. Yeah. You don't want to go to Jacksonville. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. You're born here, so you're used to it. That's right. Yeah. And they get the Jaguars. Yeah. That is true. Oh, Brownsville, East New York. Yeah. Yeah, that can be bad, Tyler. Yeah, for sure. There's some slummy places in New York. Absolutely. We don't bite. Come on up. Yeah. I live in the safest state in the country. It's usually between us and Vermont, so it's like I don't really have the street smarts. Mechanician finally caught me live. Let's go. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, I got some videos lit. Yeah, you can check out some of my videos. And I don't take every inside bar, no. No, I focus on mainly the first inside bar of the session. That's kind of like my bread and butter. And then after that, I use a little discretion whether or not I take an inside bar or an outside bar or whatever. I'm trying to like, read price action or whatever. See if we, take a if we have a bear flag, bull flag for breaking any sort of structure of the initial balance high or low, or for above or below the VWAP, that kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure, Tyler. Yeah, yeah. We got rednecks. Absolutely. Different type of redneck, not the southern rednecks up north. It's different types. I heard his royal trades. Yeah, I heard even like Burlington, it's kind of getting kind of bad. Same with Maine, really. I mean, the drugs. Yeah. Oh, you went to college in West Virginia? Yeah. So we are still short here. Stop did not get taken out. We might get lucky. It looks like it might try to roll over, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm short right now. Take off. Yeah, I've been short since the open, basically. I wish I was just went long on gold. It lasted 6 months and failed out. Yeah, Tyler, I didn't make it through school either. I lasted like one semester, and that was it for me. Do you trade day traders? I do not, Corey. I do not trade day traders. Yeah, God, I just got so many going right now. I'm trying to get just my take profit trader built up, my fund of futures, and I got top one going. Um, Bulenox going. I currently don't have any Apex accounts. I blew those. I was really disappointed with that. So I ended up taking a little break from them at the moment. I had those accounts. They were looking really, really good, and then blew them that one day. You from Worcester? The Way Gallo. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Queens and Brooklyn. Yeah, I've spent some time in New York City, but not, touristy stuff. How dare I? I know. You went to San Diego State, all you learned was to hook up with hot sorority girls. Dad wasted his money, but because I learned nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So when I was going to college, I was just broke, and then so I was just like, I got that. This is exactly what I did. I got that college loan, or whatever, and it was small, and to pay for books and whatever, and then I just took it and I bought a plow truck and I just plowed snow. and I never went back to school. And now I'm here. You live in the Bronx, Francis? Some of those areas are getting built up, right? Like, yeah, Brooklyn, like the spot parts of those cities or those towns or whatever you guys call them, New York, boroughs or whatever that are getting built up now, right? Only need 1,400 more profit to have another one. Oh, nice, Corey. Yeah, Tech T. I still like trading with Apex. I mean, I got tons of payouts with them, but it's just I haven't I haven't been trading that well lately, so I'm just kind of focusing on a few accounts, and especially now, right now, where I'm on vacation, and been trading pretty well since I've been on vacation. Go figure, because I usually don't overtrade, and yeah, hopefully I managed to knock out 3 payouts while I've been down here in Florida. So yeah, right, Tyler. Yeah, you're originally from New York. You can't tell from your accent or anything. Yo, Vince, what is up? Sorry, I'm way behind in the chat. You guys are on fire today. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, take off. I just got 3 payouts from one Belanox account and then just blew it, unfortunately. Is it that noticeable, Tyler? Yeah, a little bit. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm back. You didn't think you had an accident? A little bit. Goldie pushing back up. It's good. Yeah, this might be, I don't know, off the VWAP, possibly. Still in this NQ trade. Still alive, barely. I managed to sell the bottom. Yeah, I know, take off. Yeah, it was. I had it since July 17th, so it's kind of sucks. But yeah, I blew it. Actually, I blew it this week, so I blew that. When my chart fanatics appearance. Oh, is that the? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I'm familiar with chart fanatics because of Tyler, but I've never watched it before. Yeah, I know it sucks. Hey, Ethan, what is up? All right, see if we can push down. Let's take a look at gold here. I don't know. Thinking about taking a stab off gold. YM, not really doing too much. At the moment. Gold. I did great today. I got a nice daily payout coming, so can't complain, Ethan. Yeah, take profit trader for the win on a daily payout. The My Funded Future account, locked in like 450 on that. So hopefully I can get a payout on them too. I think I need 1 day of $100 or more. So gold, right at the VWAP here, pulling back a little bit, but nice push at the open. Gold looks like it might be fun after 9 o'clock Eastern time, 9 p.m. That's when gold usually ramps up. Yeah, you don't need 10 green days. Exactly. That's what I was just telling someone in the chat. Like, because they were at $5,400 and they were had 5 days of trading. And I said, just remember that you don't need, they don't all have to be green days. You can have a red day and still count for a day. So, yeah, design. So here's the thing I was thinking about with the core accounts, My Funded Futures. Now, here's my issue that I usually have is I try to get those payouts on day 5, when really I don't have to rush it. Like maybe if I just like say, well, if I wait a month, I try to get paid out every month with the core accounts. That's a nice paycheck every month. You have 5 accounts, and hey, it's a good chunk of money. Hey, Dynamite, is it difficult learning about prop firm process? No, not really. Some of them are super simple. So, the real simple ones, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, pretty simple. The rules, Top Steps, pretty simple. Yeah, I mean, Take Profit Trader, you pretty much can trade the way you want to trade. Same with My Funded Futures for the most part. They got rid of the hyper scalping rule and things like that, I believe. Besides that, you could just pretty much just do what you want. Alpha Capital Group, I've never traded with them. I actually never heard of them. But hey, if you want an account, great practice anyway, right? Yeah, you can't trade new. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can't trade news TPT. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know. I always see you in the chat, but I don't know if it's upside down or I don't know. You can scalp on Apex. You can scalp on Apex as long as you have a a set risks to reward. Can you trade news on Belanox? I think so. I think you can. It's Dreamer. Dreamer? Alright. Luna says Junior. Okay. Hey, Full Tilt, what's going on? Yeah, no problem, Dynamite. Did I get stopped out on NQ? I did not. Sorry. I forget you guys can't see my DOM. No, I am still short. Still alive. Stops at 753.25. We are trading at 748. My entry is 743. And I'm looking for 733 for take profit. But yeah, there's not many rules of Belanox. No. I haven't had any issues. And I got payouts with Belanox, and I know I went in with inconsistent sizing and everything else, at times, trying to make back a loss or something. And next thing you know, I'm in 3 minis, you know, it's and it's still got a payout, which is nice. Beelnox currently 91% off at $15.75 for eval if you use code PINE. Option 1, 50Ks. Those are the ones I recommend, just because Beelnox does have an activation fee of 148, so you don't. And then the larger the size of the account, the more you pay for activation. So a 150K is like $500 or something. So I don't really recommend that, considering you can get a straight to funded for that. So 50Ks and 25Ks for Beelnox basically is what I trade, but 91% off on the 50Ks right now. So cheap eval. How long am I gonna stay on vacation? Just till the weekend. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. If you guys want to join the giveaway. All right, back down to the VWAP here. We got a little lucky so far. Gold, just below the VWAP. Any size Apex account is the giveaway. Appreciate Apex for giving me all those accounts to give away. Pretty awesome. Can't beat that. Meow, yeah. Oh, oh, someone take out exclamation point meow. That's your call? Yeah, for sure, Feline. How many cats do you have, Feline? I know you got a few cats, right? Exclamation point feet pics. You guys got feet pics for me yesterday, didn't you? You followed me on Twitter, you did, I believe. Was it Twitter that I put that out? Yeah, right here, see? There you go. Just one. Nice, Feline. It's my feet pics. you guys haven't followed me on Twitter or X, give me a follow. Not enough toe, I know. I thought about that. Hey, Tom, what is up? Tim, what is going on? Trading on the beach, Lambo next. You never know. You never know. Nah, no Lambo for me. Not while I continue to live up in the north. Not very practical. Yeah, I don't have any pets right now. I've had cats and dogs my whole life, but no pets at the moment. Since when is the Lambo practical? I know, that's true. But definitely not practical up in the north, or at least in the snow and stuff. I do see them around occasionally. Yeah, I do see them around. Not like down here. Down here, you see all kinds of Porsches and Ferraris, and yeah, there's a lot of people have cars like Patrick Whelan down here. There's a lot of them. Some studded his tires and you're set. No joke, right? I mean, of course, I've always wanted a Lambo ever since I was a little kid, right? Green Day, nice, Tim. Yeah, me too. Nice Green Day. Right now, this eval's not looking green, but we're looking okay. This could roll over here, but I don't know. Stop was in the right place, apparently. Especially in Miami. Yeah, I've never been to Miami, so I imagine they're everywhere. The old 4x4s are needed in Maine, yeah. 33 all-terrains Lambo lifted. Yeah, I used to have a Toyota with 33s on it. Little redneck style Toyota truck. I love that truck. I used to, and now I now I got a Corolla lane. All right, 7:45's here. Market's chopping that VWAP. If you guys are just tuning in, I went short off this first outside bar here, basically the 5-minute ORB, but turned into an outside bar. I ended up going shorts. Um, and that's where we are. So we've been in this trade for an hour. You might find a future core is 3,000 profit before the trading is $500 per day. Yeah, nice. Yeah, $100 per day. Yep. Oh, you're asking me, do you need to get 3,000 profit, Sports Don? No, no, you don't. There's no buffer. Basically, if you make $600 in 5 days, you can take out $500 and kill the account. Max payout is $1,000. So if you get up to 12 or $1,100, you can take out $1,000. You got some Jeeps, Mo, bro. Nice. I used to have a Jeep. Used to have a what did I have? A Grand Cherokee. Yeah, I had a Grand Cherokee. I delivered mail out of it. 50 EMA, 3 minutes, 742. What is the trick with passing the Apex challenge? I always get confused with the rules. You can pass them in one day, but what you might be getting confused with is the trailing drawdown tides and trades. So with Apex and Bulanox, for the evaluations, it has intraday trailing drawdown. So let's just say you have a 50K account and it goes, and you have $2,000 of drawdown. And on that day, you have one trade that goes $2,000 in profit, but then comes up to your break even, then the account is blown. I call that intraday trailing drawdown. On a funded side, once you get over that trailing drawdown of $2,000, then it stops and it doesn't move anymore. And then you can keep building up from there. So if you make $2,500, you'll have 2,500 in drawdown. So I don't know if that may be what you're confused with, but chances are that's probably what you're confused with. But to pass it, you just have to make $3,000. You can do that on day one if you want with Apex. No way the right side drive ones. No, this was just personal. I actually had it. I put pedals on the right side, so I just had a brake and a gas. But then I drove with my left arm. That's why my left shoulder is smoked. Okay, after the 1,000 withdrawal, account goes away. Yeah, basically, yeah. Sports Dawn, yeah, you can withdraw the whole buffer. So ideally, like right now, like this account is up 1,854. So maybe I can get it up to say like 2,100 tomorrow. If I take out 1,000 out of it, then I'll have $1,000 in drawdown left. But yeah, if this account was at 1,100, I could still, and I still made $100 or had 5 days of 100 or more. I could take out 1,000 and then it would blow the account because they always keep 50,100. They always have that hundreds there, you know. So, what do you recommend for target per day in the challenge? Um, well, tides and trades. So when Apex and Bulanox are running cheap, so I don't know. I can't really answer that because when they're running cheap evals like $15.75, like Bulanox right now, and when Apex is 90% off, I full port them and pass them on day one. So I don't really want to recommend doing that. But if you just kind of look at it like you have 30 days, or you have more than 30 days, but you get 30 days before you rebuild. So really, when you're a new trader, you really want to just kind of take your time and look for base hits. Now, here's a tip on what I do. For instance, on this trade right here, let's just say this trade was green. What I do with Apex or Bulanox or trailing drawdown accounts is I trail my stop loss. So I'll trail it down, as it's going in my favor. And I'm not allowing it to come all the way back, to my entry. Because every time it goes in your favor and it comes back, you lose that trailing drawdown. Anyone using funding ticks? Yeah. I had some funding ticks. So when they had a $35 sale going, Lamiel, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I was trading with funding ticks. I still have funding ticks account going. But yeah, currently just kind of blew my accounts. But if you guys want to try funding ticks, I also have code for funding ticks as well. Code Pine. Chef Chris in the house. What is up? Exclamation point Pine in the chat too. You guys want to possibly win a any size Apex account, like a student car with brakes on the passenger side. Yeah, and I had a gas pedal. Yep, accelerator. Yep. My dad used to have a Jeep Comanche. Is that what it was called? The little Jeep truck. That thing was badass. Is that what it was called? Jeep Comanche truck. Yep, that's what it was. My dad had one of these. This truck was awesome. You know the funny thing about this truck right here, if you went in reverse, the odometer went backwards too. I remember that. Yeah, that thing was awesome. Yeah, they were. Let's go, Orlando. Thanks so much for using my code, Funding Ticks. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, the old Jeep Death Wobble. Yeah, I know. They had that problem with the front end there. So we are still short, right? Almost back to our entry here. The market's even moving? No, not really. We have about a 40, 13-point range, Mo. The play was gold. Gold took off. Yeah, you pretty much could have just made your money off of gold long right off the rip here, and you've been done for the night. Been done for till tomorrow or Friday. Oh, really, Pawn? That's crazy. That's scary. Yeah, I'm a big Toyota guy. I've had a bunch of Toyota trucks and cars and David Wilburn. Thank you so much for the sub. Mosh. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Thank you for the new people that have subbed when I'm not streaming. Appreciate that. Gold. Looking like it might want to pop again. Trying a little gold long here. Short NASDAQ, gold long. Back to the NASDAQ here, right at our entry. Gold, I'm long here, 773. Looking to pop this inside bar. Very bullish inside bar here. A little flag break as well. If we can get a nice pop, I might have been a little bit early on this. If we get a little pop here up to 74s here, I think we'll be in good shape. Possibly run those highs. Smooth operator, we're gonna do it at 7:45 Eastern, yeah. So in about 30 minutes or so. And it's for any size Apex account. Any size you want. You can do a static account, you can do a 300K, you can do a 25K, whatever you want. That's what I got. 84 and 85 4Runners were cool. I had one. Yeah, I had a red one. Thing was awesome. I think it was like an 80. Not the RAV4, the 4Runner. I mean, I don't know why I'm typing RAV4. Yep, 1984. I had one just. I had one just like this. Not obviously not jacked up like that, but just like that. Thing was awesome. Take the top off, and then you had that third row seat there. It was fun. Yeah, I miss stuff like that. I also had a 1973 FJ40. I think it was 73. Yeah, just like this. Boy, they got them all restored now. They're going big bucks, but yeah. Yeah, I had one of these. 73 Toyota FJ40. That thing was cool too. It was so cool. All right, back to the trade. Do I look? Oh, we actually never broke the inside bar, so a little scary. I might close this. Yeah, I'm closing that. I don't. We actually never broke. I was in a little early. We actually went put another inside bar and broke below the VWAP here, so took a little hit there, down about $100 probably on that trade. I took the top off and then took the top off. Yeah, thing was sweet, so cool. You know what I drove in high school for the longest time was I don't know if you guys remember these. They only made them for a few years. I drove a 1989 Dodge Raider, and I jacked it up and put 33-inch Super Swampers on it, and it was blue. It looked like this. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Kind of looked like this, except I didn't have all this stuff on it, you know. But yeah, that was a 4-wheel drive. That thing was cool. That thing would go through the mud, and it had a wicked good turning radius. You could spin that thing around. They only made them for a few years. They're kind of like a Geo Tracker. They were a little bit like a Geo Tracker, like the size. Yeah, they only made them for a few years. They weren't very reliable. Back to NASDAQ here. We are right at our entry. Oh, really? Fiber splice? That's awesome. You got a 2020 Wrangler? Oh, nice. You can short gold at the top of the hour. But yeah, that thing was fun. But yeah, I had that in high school, and then I had the big subwoofers in the back. Went to high school in the early 2000s, so I had the big subwoofers. I had the big mud tires on it. All right, come on, Nasdaq. Um, 60-hour trader. They actually in Mitsubishi. I think Mitsubishi made something that was. I think it was called Mitsubishi Montero or something like that. But it was pretty much a knockoff because Dodge slapped their name on it. But it was pretty much a Mitsubishi. So, and they only made them for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Yo, Crow, what is up? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Spoiled? No, Chef Chris. I mean, it was like literally like I'd pay like $500 for these cars, and then I'd fix them up a little bit and I'd drive them, and then I would like sell them for like $1,000, and then I would buy something else for like $500, you know. And then my speaker system was just like from a pawn shop. I'd just find like get like a 12-inch subwoofer and then build my own box and stick that in there. Get an amp off a friend or whatever, and then usually I had to buy a CD player, but yeah, we had CD players back then. You have two Alpine type R's. Oh, nice. Yeah, red candles. Yeah. So I was like, I think I had kickers. You remember the kickers? They were called kickers. That's what I always wanted. And then you'd get that a magazine with the speakers in it or whatever, and then I'd be like, oh man, I'd love to get those old, those speakers, and I just dream about getting them. 12-inch kickers. Yeah, that's right. His Royal Trades. Yeah, his Royal Trades. I think you and I are the same age, right? So yeah. Your first car, an 8-track, is how old I am. Yeah, my first truck. I'll show you my first truck. It was a. Boy, we're talking about cars that sound like we're on an Alpine stream. Except we're not talking about Porsches and Ferraris and stuff. Toyota, I think 1980. See if I can find a picture. This is my first truck, my first vehicle ever. My dad bought me this. It was a 1982, except it was red. 1982 Toyota pickup, two-wheel drive in Maine. And the first time I tried to drive it back in the wintertime, yeah, I definitely did a 360 in the road. Just Spun that sucker right around. 22R, yeah, that's right, Beach. Bulletproof, man. 22R, 22REs. Those things were so tough. I literally had a Toyota truck with a 22R that had a, a hole the size of a softball in the engine block, and the thing would still run. It still ran. You had to, like, you know, feather the throttle, but it's actually still ran. Ford Edge two-wheel, nice. But yeah, I ended up crashing that truck, of course. I actually fell asleep at the wheel. First and last time I ever done that. You want to buy a DeLorean? Yeah, every once in a while you see those around, Daryl. Pretty rare, but you see them. All right, NASDAQ. Finally. I've been in this trade for an hour and 30 minutes and right at our entry, but just, well, tried to make new session lows and then bounced. Delta 88, those were huge, right? Those are like big boat cars, right? Red candles. Could I put a link in the Discord? Yeah, of the Discord? Yeah, sure. Let me do that. All right, still haven't made new session lows yet. Let's see if we can actually get a push down. I feel like I want to add, but let's see here. Exclamation point pine in the chat. We'll do a giveaway here soon. All right, there you go. There's a link to the Discord. It's free if you guys want to join. Monte Carlo, nice. 72, nice. It was a boat, yeah, they are. Yeah, I remember those cars. Ford Pinto with the extra large fuel tank in the rear. Nice and safe, right? Oh, the 97 with the old Cummins in them. Yeah, those Dodges. Yeah, those were tough too. Yeah, I drove a Dodge Ram for a long time. I had a 2005 Dodge Hemi. Drove that. I drove it till the wheels fell off, literally. Like, I drove it till it died. When I got it, it was the nicest vehicle I ever owned, and I literally just drove it forever. Top dog. Yeah, it could. Top dog for sure. We'll see. Yeah, we got the Tokyo Open here in about 30 minutes. This is basically a coin flip at this point. Oh yeah, Mo bro. Yeah, the Discord. Well, the problem is that you have to um redo it all the time because it expires for some reason. Which, yeah, it would be so much easier if I could just put it in my description, but yeah, you have to redo it all the time. Did I at least do maintenance? Yeah, no, it was a good truck. Yeah, I mean, I basically drove it. I don't know. It started to rust and stuff. Like it got pretty rusty. The body started getting rusty. The frame was good because I fluid filmed the frame. The frame was mint, but the body got rusty. Yeah, red candles. I know. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that this trade would have worked out much quicker, but apparently not. I mean, we're only in a 13-point range, so I mean, if we get stopped out, it's no big deal. It's nothing that I can't make up tomorrow during New York. But actually, where we're down is from the gold trade. I got scared. It's looking like a flag break, trend line break, toy trade break. I don't know. Right here. What you doing, Asia? Make it back? I know. Exactly. Kind of like this long on gold with the VWAP right there. I'm taking it. Taking a long in gold. There it goes. Little flag inside bar break here. See if we can squeeze up here to 74s. See if we can break the highs. It's this wick here. I think we'll do it. NASDAQ pushing back up. Yeah, it happened kind of quick. I love it when that happens. I wish I'd take profit, but literally as soon as I clicked the button, it went my way. Literally pushed. I'll leave the stop where it's at. I feel like if I move the stop to 72.5, then it's just gonna smack me out or break even. How many trades do I take per day? Well, maybe on a good day, like 2 to 5 per account. That's on a good day. If I get a good trade on, because what I do is I don't copy trade all the accounts, so I'll switch back and forth to accounts. So, um, like I'll trade one account, then I'll switch to another, and then I'll switch to another or whatever. But if I get a good solid trade, like a $300-400 trade in on one account, on one trade, then I'm done on that account, and then I'll move to the next ones. But yeah, I try not to trade that much. If I start having 20 plus or more on one account, then that's usually pretty tilty. I'm usually tilting. 218 watching, let's go. 120 likes. Smash that like button. I appreciate that feeling. Hey Zane, what's going on? Let's run the giveaway soon. 7:45, we'll do it, Zane. 7:45, I'll cut it off. Have I been watching Steve Kalajian on My Fun Teach TV? Yeah, I'll tune in sometimes. I think he's pretty entertaining. Yeah, he's pretty entertaining. I like him. Did I take the break because of the trend line? Yeah, so the trend line in the inside bar, and then the time I hopped in. But yeah, it really didn't have anything to do with the VWAP. I was a little nervous about taking it because of the VWAP, but it busted right through. Gold doesn't respect the VWAP as much, in my opinion, than like NQ. But yeah, just a little pattern break, flag, trend line, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking for a little more though. Hopefully we can get a little pop. See money, take money, right? I mean, 1 point in gold is pretty good usually, but we'll see. Bulanox does have great customer service, believe it or not. Yeah, 60-hour trader, I agree. Surprisingly, right? What's an inside bar? Basically it's just the body and the wick is within the body and the wicks of the previous candle. So, and I use a 5 minute chart. So these yellow candles right here, an inside bar. So it's just inside. It's just a sign of consolidation or indecision, basically. And then I just look for the breaks of them. Really simple. Maybe we should race dolphins. Maybe we should race dolphins while we're in Florida. I don't know what we got. I don't know. I think there must be something over there. Can we get a little pop here? Or I take this off on gold? I think I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna trail. Tight trail. Yeah, I stopped out there. Nice little pop on gold there. Nice little scalp. We're still short NASDAQ. So basically I got back what I lost on gold from that trade before. Like a doji candle? Sort of, yeah. I mean a doji is kind of like this, with the wicks on both sides and the body as a fat middle body. Kind of like my body. I got the wick and then the fat and then the wick. But yeah, that's more of a doji. Time is the giveaway, 7:45. It really does. They do have great customer service, don't they? You blew an account and complained and they gave it back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're good. They are great. Vilanox customer service guys is really on point. Code Pine if you want to give them a shot. $15.75 on those evals. Also, if you guys haven't tried My Funded Futures, give them a shot. 50% off any new plan. I believe that's still going on. Use code Pine for My Funded Futures. Great deal, right? Also for existing users, there is a sale with them as well, My Funded Futures. So, all right, let's see. Let me start firing up the old online, the race timer, whatever it's called. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. All right, we do have dolphins. In honor of being down in Florida, we'll do a dolphin race. We usually do moose races, so if you guys are new, don't get used to this crazy dolphin race. We do moose races usually, so. There we go. All right, where's my cloud bot? There it is. All right, give you guys like 30 seconds to join the giveaway. Blew up the Dolphins. That's right. Am I in Florida for the BDH? No. I wish. Maybe someday. Yeah, you guys gotta go in the BDH and say what's up, all my fans. All right, we'll get this race fired up here. All right. Sorry if you did not enter, but we gotta get the show on the road. Have no fear, we will do more races in the future. So how's my trade doing? Not too well. All right. In honor of Florida, we're gonna do a not moose race, a dolphin race. So let's go. Good luck, everyone. All right, here we go. Got Indian Burn on the outside, Keysun on the outside as well. These Dolphins don't look like they're swimming too fast. Royal Q Trader out to the lead. Oh, we got Angel Vasquez. Prop firm for keeps, pushing up to the lead as well now. Let's see, Rayu coming out of nowhere with the purple Dolphin. Uh-oh, I see some people coming from the rear, pushing their way up front. Smash the 1 button. It might help you go faster. I don't know. Four seconds. My computer's lagging. Musavini. Musavini. Are you here? Oh, the Dolphins doing dives. That's fun. 30 seconds. "30 seconds. Or we run it again." Gold taken off. All right. Run it again. Not here. Here we go. Run it again. Sorry. Got 30 seconds to claim your prize. Life Begins Today, who won one of the giveaways a couple weeks ago, out to an early lead. Hoop taking the lead. Extraordinary Cave Trader battling it out. Who's it going to be? I see Tony Gold up there. We got some OGs up front. Dynamite. Oh, man, this is going to be close. Jeffy. That was a close race. That was a good race. Oh, I know people from Florida can win. That's why I read. Sorry. GFA. Oh, let's go. There you are. Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you a member of the Discord, GFA? Jeff. You don't have to be, but makes it easier for me to DM you. All right. What's my trade doing? Taking some heat. Oh, almost stopped out again. Yeah, it's right to the top of the chat. G. It's pinned right to the top of the chat. Cool. Yeah, that just makes it easier. I appreciate it. What's your Discord name? The Discord is pinned right to the top of the chat. Members giveaway? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do a members giveaway too. Members only giveaway. Let's do it. Why not? Give me a minute to set up though. It's all good. All right, cool. G, I'll message you in just a minute. Let me set up the do a members only. Thank you so much for being a member. Where's my channel here? All right, guys, I gotta shut off the chat for a bit and have members only. And then sorry, we're members only. Then I have to do this. So much easier with multiple screens. All right, exclamation point pine in the chat. If you're member only, thank you so much for being a member. Just a little appreciation. You guys pay a little monthly dono to help support the channel. I really appreciate it. Just a little extra. We'll run this till 4:30, just 1 minute. All right, only 8 people. Good chance someone's gonna win. All right, 1 in 8 chance. All right, let me close this. All right, good luck. Members only. Oh, I thought it was just sharks. I thought it was all sharks. It's all right. Sports Dawn out to an early lead in the banana. This is kind of funny. I thought it was all sharks. Oops. Sorry. Who's it going to be? Sports Dawn Adrian out to the lead. Oh, man. Adrian. Let's go. Awesome. All right, now I gotta go back to my chat here. Where's my chat? There's there's my chat. Adrian, you won. Congratulations. How do you become a member? I think it's just a little button down at the bottom. She slays, yeah. Like next to the name on YouTube. The gold trade pops. And I lost on the NASDAQ trade. So we gotta stop that on NASDAQ. Gold. Yeah. Obviously hindsight, gold ripping. Adrian, are you part of the Discord? Yep. Yeah, the Discord is pinned to the top of the chat. If you still see it. All right, Discord. I'll link it again. Let's see. Let's invite people. Copy. Tags me out and then drops to my level. I know. That's all right. Usually, if those trades don't work out right away, I should probably just get right out. But you know. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate the support. Here's the link in the chat one more time. Is my fund of future rules similar to take profit trader? Yeah, I mean, as far as their lack of rules and being able to trade how you want, yeah, they're pretty good. But what'd you win, Adrian? Any size Apex account. That's what you won. You tried to tell me take off. I know, but if I took everyone's "I told you so" in the chat, to be honest, then I'd be broke or rich. I don't know, one of the two. so, so I kind of have to just trade the way I trade. It's all good though. Do the chat account. I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about doing one. Usually it's like moves too quick though. But all right, guys, I will message you the two winners in the Discord. I'll get that straightened out as soon as I hop off stream. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Oh, what about contracts and micros? Yeah, there's no scaling rule with Take Profit Trader. There's no scaling rule. My Fund Futures has the scaling rules. So you can trade whatever max size they have, you can trade it with Take Profit Trader. Yep. So if you guys are using Take Profit Trader or My Fund Futures or Belanox, Apex, Tradeify, Funding Ticks, Top One, you can use my code PINE to help support this channel. I really appreciate the support. And I will see you guys later. Have a good night. And hope you guys trade well. I got another daily payout with Take Profit Traders today. So it's 2 days in a row with the daily payouts. So it's so nice once you get up over that buffer. So hopefully I can keep that going tomorrow. You thought Take Profit Trade? No, Adrian, sorry. No. But all right, guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you later on. All right. Peace. Showing off the guns. I didn't even know it.